Welcome to Cheeseville. It's a place where dreams are made of cheese. Okay, maybe not literally, but in this whimsical land, 4 very special cheeses hold the keys to career success. Meet Gouda, Brie, Cheddar, and Swiss. They are more than just delicious snacks. They are wise mentors ready to share their cheesy wisdom with the world. Each cheese has a unique personality and a set of skills. Gouda is adaptable and always up for a challenge. Brie is a natural collaborator, bringing people together. Cheddar is resilient, bouncing back from any setback. And Swiss? Well, Swiss is the innovator, always thinking outside the box. Imagine them gathered on a cheese board. They are ready to share their stories. These stories are filled with humor and wisdom. They offer guidance on navigating the twists and turns of our careers. So get ready to enter the world of Cheeseville. It's a place where laughter and learning go hand in hand. Get ready to discover your own cheesy wisdom. It's time to unlock your full potential. Why cheese? You might be wondering. Well, cheese is a symbol of transformation. It starts as something simple, like milk. Then, through a process of change, it becomes something complex and flavorful. Just like cheese, we all have the potential to transform. We can learn new skills, we can adapt to new situations, and we can achieve our goals no matter how big or small. In this book, Gouda, Brie, Cheddar, and Swiss will be our guides. They will teach us the importance of adaptability. We will learn about the power of collaboration. They will show us how to be resilient in the face of challenges, and they will inspire us to embrace innovation. Through their stories, we will discover that career success isn't just about hard work. It's also about embracing our unique talents and using them to make a difference in the world. Cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, and Brie loved their work. Every day felt familiar and comfortable. Cheddar analyzed data, crunching numbers with a smile. Swiss kept everything organized, always one step ahead. Gouda charmed clients with his smooth communication skills. And Brie, the creative one, came up with brilliant ideas. They had their routines. They knew what to expect. Their talents, their cheese, brought them satisfaction and security. Life in Cheeseville seemed perfect, or so they thought. Gouda, always in tune with the clients, picked up on a shift in their needs. They're looking for something different, he realized. My usual approach isn't working as well. He felt a pang of unease. Brie, always brimming with new ideas, found her creative well starting to run dry. What's happening? She wondered. I need to find fresh inspiration. But where? A sense of urgency crept into her thoughts. At first, they kept their concerns to themselves. They didn't want to disrupt the harmony of Cheeseville. But the signs were hard to ignore. The cheese, their precious cheese, was disappearing. The once abundant cheese piles were dwindling. The cheese wheels were shrinking. A sense of unease settled upon Cheeseville. What was once a given, a source of comfort and security, was now in question. Section 3. A time for action. One evening, as the sun began to set over the cheese hills, Cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, and Brie gathered. They couldn't ignore the problem any longer. The cheese was disappearing, and they needed to find out why. Cheddar, my data shows a clear downward trend, Cheddar announced, his voice serious. The cheese supply is diminishing. Swiss nodded in agreement. My projections confirm it. If this continues, we'll be in trouble. Gouda shared his observations about the changing client needs. We need to adapt, he urged. Sticking to our old ways won't work anymore. Brie, her eyes sparkling with determination, spoke up. We need to be brave, she declared. We need to venture beyond our comfort zones and find new sources of cheese. Section 4. Embracing the unknown. The decision was made. They would face this challenge head-on. Fear gave way to determination. Excitement bubbled beneath the surface of their apprehension. Cheddar, ever the analyst, began researching new data sources. Swiss, the master planner, started mapping out alternative strategies. Gouda, the communicator, reached out to clients eager to understand their evolving needs. Brie let her imagination soar, exploring new creative avenues, ready to embrace the unknown. The winds of change were blowing through Cheeseville, carrying with them the promise of new adventures and the potential for even greater success. Section 1. A shift in the landscape. The cheese hills of Cheeseville, once predictable and unchanging, were undergoing a transformation. New technologies sprouted like mushrooms after a spring rain. Customer tastes evolved, craving new flavors and textures. The winds of change brought both excitement and uncertainty. Cheddar, used to relying on his trusty calculator and spreadsheets, felt a pang of apprehension. These new technologies are changing the game, he admitted. I need to learn new skills to keep up. Swiss, her carefully crafted schedule suddenly feeling outdated, took a deep breath. Flexibility is key, she realized. I need to be adaptable and embrace new ways of working. Section 2, the demand for new flavors. Gouda, always the charmer, sensed a shift in the air. Clients were no longer satisfied with the same old cheese. They're looking for something different, something more, he observed. We need to up our game. Brie, her creative spirit ignited by the changing landscape, felt a surge of excitement. This is our chance to innovate, she exclaimed. Let's experiment with new flavors and textures and create cheese that's truly extraordinary. Cheddar, never one to back down from a challenge, nodded in agreement. We have the talent and the passion, he declared. Let's show Cheeseville what we're made of. Section 3, facing the unknown. The journey ahead wouldn't be easy. There would be obstacles to overcome, doubts to silence, and fears to conquer. But Cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, and Brie were determined to succeed. Cheddar, embracing his analytical mind, dove headfirst into learning new technologies. He attended workshops, devoured online tutorials, and even built a miniature cheese analyzing robot in his spare time. Swiss, her organizational skills sharper than ever, devised new strategies for navigating the changing landscape. She created flexible schedules, embraced agile methodologies, and encouraged collaboration among her peers. Section 4, a new cheese emerges. Gouda, with his natural charm and communication skills, became a bridge between the old and the new. He listened attentively to clients, understood their evolving needs, and communicated those needs effectively to his team. Brie, her creativity knowing no bounds, experimented tirelessly in the cheese lab. She blended unexpected flavors, explored innovative textures, and created cheese that surprised and delighted even the most discerning palates. And then, it happened. From the heart of their collective effort, a new cheese emerged. It was a cheese unlike any other, a testament to their adaptability, collaboration, and unwavering pursuit of excellence. Change, as they say, is the only constant. Yet facing the unknown can be daunting, even in a land as whimsical as Cheeseville. The fear of failure, the uncertainty of the path ahead, can cast long shadows, even on the brightest of cheese dreams. Cheddar, despite his analytical mind, found himself wrestling with self-doubt. What if I can't keep up, he worried. What if my skills are no longer relevant? The thought of becoming obsolete left a bitter taste in his mouth. Swiss, always in control, felt a flicker of anxiety. What if my plans fall apart? She wondered. What if I can't adapt quickly enough? The once comforting structure of her schedule seemed to crumble around her. Gouda, ever the optimist, sensed their apprehension. We're in this together, he reminded them, his voice warm and reassuring. We've always supported each other and we'll get through this too. Brie, her creative spirit undimmed, nodded in agreement. Two cheeseheads are better than one, she declared. Let's share our knowledge, combine our strengths, and find a way forward together. And so they did. Cheddar, with his newfound knowledge of data analysis, helped Swiss create flexible plans that could adapt to changing circumstances. Swiss, in turn, shared her organizational expertise, helping Cheddar structure his research and streamline his learning process. Gouda, the master communicator, became their voice in the marketplace, gathering feedback, identifying new opportunities, and building bridges between Cheeseville and the outside world. Brie, her imagination running wild, continued to experiment with new cheese creations. She blended Gouda's market insights with Cheddar's data analysis and Swiss's organizational skills, crafting cheeses that were not only delicious, but also met the evolving demands of their customers. Together they discovered that innovation wasn't just about coming up with new ideas. It was about combining their unique talents, their cheesy wisdom, to create something truly extraordinary. The cheese hills of Cheeseville were alive with excitement. The new cheese varieties were a hit, exceeding everyone's expectations. Customers raved about the unique flavors, the innovative textures, and the passion that shone through in every bite. Cheddar, his confidence restored, realized that embracing change had made him a more valuable asset. "I'm not just crunching numbers anymore," he thought with pride. "I'm shaping the future of Cheeseville." Swiss, her adaptability blossoming, found joy in the unexpected twists and turns of their journey. "Change isn't something to fear," she mused. "It's an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to create something even better than before." The cheese hills of Cheeseville were now a vibrant tapestry of new flavors and textures. The once familiar landscape had transformed into a hub of innovation, where creativity and collaboration flourished. Cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, and Brie, once apprehensive about change, now thrived in this dynamic environment. Cheddar, armed with his newfound technological prowess, had become a cheese data wizard. He could analyze market trends, predict customer preferences, and even forecast the optimal time to age a wheel of cheese for peak deliciousness. Swiss, her organizational skills honed to perfection, had become a master of efficiency. She streamlined production processes, optimized delivery routes, and ensured that every cheese order arrived at its destination on time and in pristine condition. Gouda, his charm and communication skills amplified, had become Cheeseville's ambassador to the world. He traveled far and wide, sharing their story of transformation, inspiring others to embrace change and unlock their own cheesy wisdom. Brie, her creative spirit soaring, had established a cheese innovation lab, a playground for culinary experimentation. Here, she mentored aspiring cheesemakers, encouraging them to push boundaries, challenge conventions, and craft cheeses that would tantalize the taste buds of generations to come. The once uncertain future now shimmered with possibility. Cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, and Brie had not only adapted to change, they had become catalysts for progress, shaping the destiny of Cheeseville with their newfound confidence and unwavering belief in themselves and each other. Section 3. Inspiring a new generation. Word of their success spread far beyond the cheese hills, attracting visitors from distant lands, eager to experience the magic of Cheeseville firsthand. Young cheesemakers, their eyes sparkling with ambition, flocked to learn from the best. Cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, and Brie welcomed them with open arms, sharing their hard-won wisdom and encouraging them to embrace the ever-changing nature of the cheese world. The key, Cheddar emphasized, is to never stop learning, to always be curious, and to never be afraid to experiment. Collaboration is essential, Swiss added, her voice filled with conviction. Share your ideas, support each other, and celebrate your successes together. We are stronger when we work as a team. Section 4. The Legacy of Cheeseville. Gouda, his voice booming with enthusiasm, reminded them that communication was key. Listen to your customers, understand their needs, and tell your story with passion and authenticity. Your cheese is a reflection of you, so let it shine. And Brie, her eyes twinkling with mischief, urged them to never lose sight of the joy of creation. "Don't be afraid to be bold, to be daring, to be different," she exclaimed. "The world is waiting for your unique flavor. Go out there and make some cheesy magic." As the sun began its slow descent, casting a warm glow over the cheese hills, Cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, and Brie stood together, their hearts filled with gratitude and pride. They had faced their fears, embraced change, and emerged stronger than ever before. And in doing so, they had not only transformed themselves, but had also inspired a new generation of cheesemakers to dream big, work hard, and never stop believing in the power of cheesy wisdom. Section 1. The Power of Transformation. And so, dear reader, we reach the end of our cheesy adventure, but the journey doesn't end here. The lessons learned in Cheeseville extend far beyond the rolling hills of cheese and the whimsical characters who call it home. The power of transformation lies within each of us, waiting to be unleashed. Cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, and Brie taught us that change is inevitable. It's how we respond to change that determines our success. When we embrace change, when we face our fears and step outside our comfort zones, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. Remember Cheddar, the data-driven analyst who feared becoming obsolete? He discovered that by embracing new technologies and expanding his skill set, he could not only keep up but thrive in a rapidly evolving world. And what about Swiss, the meticulous planner who found comfort in structure and routine? She learned that flexibility and adaptability are not weaknesses but strengths, allowing her to navigate unexpected challenges and emerge even more resilient than before. Section 2. Embrace your own cheesy wisdom. Gouda, the charismatic communicator, reminded us of the importance of human connection and the power of collaboration. When we share our ideas, support each other, and work together towards a common goal, we can achieve extraordinary things. And Brie, the creative visionary, inspired us to never stop innovating, to never stop experimenting, to never stop pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Our unique talents and perspectives are our greatest assets, and when we embrace them fully, we unleash our true potential. So, as you navigate your own career path, remember the lessons of Cheesville. Embrace change, collaborate with passion, be resilient in the face of challenges, and never stop innovating.